Welcome back to more Lord of the Rings Online. Let's continue the adventure here.
We woke this morning to no sun, no light of day.
Kippen, we have drawn but a few breaths since the Haradrim retreat, and I would be loath to breathe many more without knowing what has become of Daegor. Would you follow his reckless tracks and learn of his fate? I could trust no one more than yourself with this task. So dear it is to my heart. Go and do whatever must be done. Now, I will say this, you guys might want to stick around until the end of this episode because there just might be a little surprise at the end of the poultry variety. That's all I'll say about that for now. Let me get out of here. I guess I need to follow him over to the quest ring. Alright, let me get out of here. Hopefully not ruin my life with this war steed. I'm already ruining my life with the war steed. Going the wrong way. No, that's the wrong way too. I'm going this way. This way. Gotta go out and around. Alright. Back on it. I gotta go all the way around here. That's fine. Oh god. Oh god, Warsteed. That was my fault. Should have stayed on top of that mountain. That's okay. Looks like I need to go down anyway. It's a little annoying how short of a distance you fall before breaking your legs. Should be a little bit more lenient, I think. Of course, I am biased, because that's the thing I most hate in this game, is breaking my legs. Alright, so here lies Daegor. It seems he died in combat in this clearing. That's very unfortunate. So I gotta gather some stones here. Let me get on the regular pony. Guess I'm gonna make a little funeral pyre for him. Well, not pyre, but a little monument, I guess. I'll chop down some wood, why not? No, I'm not gonna keep going out of my way like that, though. If it's in front of me, I'll chop it, but I'm not gonna keep riding away from the quest objective, chasing wood. Alright. Let me pile up these stones here. Then I have to mourn him. You observe a solemn silence in honor of the fallen. So now I have to talk to J.R.R. again. Should I use my milestone? I'm tempted to. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do it. I think probably this is gonna vector me out of the town into the next area. Let me go this way.
We woke this morning to no sun, no light of day.
A tear falls from J.R.R's eye. Poor lads. In truth, it might have gone just this way had Daegor gone off with Forlong and the others. He died running into battle and not from it. I see now a kind of naive folly mixed with those brave passions I so admired in Daegor. But I think I shall remember him for that bravery and his soldierly bearing. In my heart, he died a soldier's death.
Will we ever see the sun again?
We must remember the dead, but not at the expense of the living. Arnok will not forget your name, Kippen, neither will I. I have one last favor to ask of you, and it requires less in the way of valor, but more in the way of haste. It is a service to both us and this letter to Lady Vanielos. Speak of all that has passed of Arnok, and therein your name is greatly praised. Will you bring it to her, and earn the privilege of her company? Her hall is on a rise in the northeast of Imloth Melui. Lady Vanielos is the sister of the Stored Denethor, and the rule of Imloth Melui is fallen to her, while her husband Forlong has gone to war. She is a wise woman, and the knowledge of what befell in Arnok may help her prevent it in Imloth Melui. I think I've already been there, right? I certainly have already talked to her. Yeah, so it's all the way up to the north. Let me get on the war steed then. Well, actually, I had this mount steed. Or mount speed. It's 20% faster on this. I just can't really tell if that's faster than the war steed or not. I wish there was a way to tell how fast I'm going. So speed is 98%, whatever that means, plus 20%. So that'll be 118%. Whereas the war steed is measured in a different unit, 15 meters per second. So I don't know. I don't know which one's faster, but I think I will keep this one. I guess I have not been here if it says discovered it. Unless she moved locations. Oh, this is lag. No. No, I just want to play. There we go. We're off again. I like all the flower bushes here. This place looks nice.
There's naught but ill omens these days.
Forgive me, Warden. This is exactly Lady Vanielos' dreams, as she told it to me. A hobbit, looking as you, coming up this road under a strangely darkened sky. The description fits exactly. Lady Vanielos wishes to speak with you, and at once. You can find her within her hall in the northeast rise. I do not pretend to understand how this can be, but she will be certainly filled with wonder at seeing her dream made flesh. What can this mean? Be up there somewhere? I hear water. Oh, it's a little fountain there.
What strange darkness covers the sky?
Welcome to Imloth Melui, the sweet veil of flowers. Breathe deeply of its fragrances, Warden, and be renewed. Sadly, I have grown too accustomed to the aroma for it to lift my spirits in these dark days, and I have need of it. Lady Vanielos takes the letter from you and reads it carefully. I am pleased that you helped to repel the attack upon Arnok, and my heart goes out to the poor boys who fell in Gondor's name. The kingdom is more full of mourners than I have ever known it, Kippen.
We woke this morning to no sun, no light of day.
It is good to speak with someone new, even if you were driven here by sorrow and war. So many good men have gone away to Minas Tirith, my husband Forlong not least of them. Indeed, he exceeds them all, in girth at least. My Forlong always had such a sense of humor and was fond of his dinners too. One sound has fled beyond the walls of my city, Kippen, and I miss it almost as much as Forlong. The sound of laughter has quite vanished from the vale. Has its absence affected the people as grievously as it has me? I ask you to speak with the few trusted folk who remain and learn if they have given up hope of victory and peace in Imloth Melui. Athalon is my master at arms, and he is responsible for training the few warriors who remain. If he is given to despair, I fear a sickness will spread to his recruits. Marinir, my captain of the guard, oversees the flow of refugees by the fountain in the middle of town, and Master Healer Brunil treats the injured within the halls of the Gentle Hand on the western side of town. I rely on all three of these good people, and I need to know that they are still able to carry out their duties. Okay. You know, no, never mind. I'm not going to make a joke about her saying that her husband Forlong is known for his girth. Let's just continue reading, shall we?
To no sun, no light of day.
Welcome to Imloth Melui, good traveler. Captain Marinir believes it was you I saw in my dream. Are you the only traveler of your kind who will be visiting during these strange darkness, I wonder? Will Marinir send me everyone who does? He is a good captain, but perhaps not the best interpreter of dreams. Still, it is true and well known that I and those of my blood have had dreams of great portent. Are you a bearer of good tidings, Kippen, or ill? And if you were, would you know the difference?
We woke this morning to no sun, no light of day.
While you tread the paths of Imloth Melui, do not keep your eyes upon your feet. These fair arbors and gardens recall the grandeur of my kingdom's past. I have walked them many times since my youth, and to remember them is the sweetest respite. I ask that you take note of the loveliest sights that you see here. When you return to me, you may recount them, and so I will relive the pleasures I knew through your fresh eyes. I knew it looked very flowery here as I was riding up, so I guess the whole shtick with this place is the flowers, the gardens. Alright, let's get on this pony. Let's start doing some quests. And there are quest rings everywhere. My invisible pony of doom. All fear and tremble before me. Ah, he's back. Alright, fine. No longer a ghost rider. Clear water laughs loudly as it spills into the central fountain. Ancient arches peer from behind the flower laden. Try to take a moment to appreciate the sights here. There are some very scenic places here for sure. Very much so.
This darkness is a weight on my mind.
Lady Vanielos wishes to know the mood of the people. That is why Imloth Melui will thrive, even in the absence of Lord Forlong, Kippen. What ruler cares as much about her people as Lady Vanielos? Very few, I wager. When you return to her hall, please bring my assurance that we keep good watch on all those who approach the Vale. Nothing will threaten Imloth Melui without me hearing of it first.
There's naught but ill omens these days.
Most of the warriors have been called away to war, and the few recruits that remain are young and untested. Our master-at-arms, Hathalon, has his hands quite full trying to keep these boys turn these boys into fighters. I know that he could use your help, Kippen. The sparring circle is high above us, northwest of Lady Vanielos' hall. Find Hathalon and offer your services, and I know that he will make use of your skills. Imloth Melui needs as many good warriors as he can get, and if she has to make them herself. Even if she has to make them herself. Okay, let me go deeper in here. Nah, that goes outside. No, it doesn't. Let me follow this path real quick. I guess it just kind of skirted around. It is cool in the shaded path, and branches of the pine seem to whisper of things long forgotten. Like that bridge, too. Okay, where next? Let me go to the north part here on this side of the river. Just fall down here gently. Man, I am absolutely digging the scenery here. Look at that with the mountains in the back. What an aesthetic place. This may be one of the most aesthetic places I've been to in Middle-earth here. Spectacular. It doesn't seem like a super important hub or town, but man, they really outdid themselves with the scenery. Look back here with a waterfall. I'm like riding past the quest rings because I'm so focused on the scenery. Let me ride up here. Blossom River and Stonework alike are watched over by slopeside ranks of the mountain pine. Man, look at all the scenery. You guys that are more action-oriented are probably freaking out at my slow pace here this episode, but you know what? You gotta enjoy the game, man. Gotta enjoy it. There's no point in rushing through everything.
I greet you, friend.
How am I feeling? I have seen better days and better nights, Warden. Most of the warriors have already left the city, and now I am forced to remain behind and train youths and old men. This is a city of healers and potion makers, not fighters. Even with the finest training I can give to them, this vale is nearly undefended. Tell Lady Vanielos, we must hope the enemy does not come to Imloth Melui, for that is the only way we might survive.
I greet you, friend.
Captain Marinere sent you to spar with the lads? You have my permission to do what you can, Warden, but take it easy on them. Imloth Melui has need of fighters, but these recruits are the best that we can manage for the moment. Can you believe it? These youths are the best warriors we have. Do not break them. I need them back when you are finished. Just teach them what you can.
This darkness is a weight on my mind.
I have seen no real combat, and I wish I might keep it that way. You will go easy on me, will you not? You seem like a fierce warden, and I do not want to get hurt. I am not afraid. I give up. I give up.
There's naught but ill omens these days.
I watched you fight, Kippen, and I am ready for your tricks. You will not defeat me so easily. I am ready for you. If only I could fight as you do.
This
I do
darkness is a weight on my mind.
I do not question your skills, Kippen. I have seen enough to know that you are a fierce opponent, but I am ready to face you. Underestimate me at your peril. Prepare for battle. I'll give you a real challenge. Mercy, I cry mercy.
Well met.
Ah, you did very well, Kippen, and I think you managed not to bruise too many of those warriors to be beyond repair. Every injury will teach them something important about combat, and they will be better prepared for facing a real enemy. If every youth in Gondor learned to fight as you do, the kingdom would not have want for warriors. Okay, where am I off to next? Let me go back down this way and around. Getting a little bit low frame rate in this area though. There are a lot of assets here that need to be loaded, I suppose. You know what? I probably need to go through the bridge to get on the other side of the river. That's what it seems like. Very cool bridge. So, there's going to be somebody in here with some quests. Hall of the Gentle Hand. What is this, like a house of healing kind of deal? This place is massive. Maybe I should look on the map to see where the ring is. No, I don't see the quest ring. There it is. There she is.
Why do you interrupt me?
Lady Vaniello sent you to ask after us? Brunil scowls at you. The sick are sick, and the well are weary. I would not expect the lady to come to these halls, but I suppose sending you shows that at least she thinks of us on occasion, tolling away for the health of her people. Tell her that we do what we can with less than we need, and if we complain, we do it only as a result of much hardship.
Why do you interrupt me?
There are so many demands upon my time, Kippen, and I cannot be everywhere that needs me. I have spoken with the captain of the guard, but Marinir thinks that I am jumping at the shadows and will not look into the matter for me. Perhaps you can be my agent in this. It is my duty to heal the sick, but 6 of those in my care have taken turns for the worse beyond all reason. It is no chance, if you would want a healer's opinion. They drank of the same mixture, but where it should have helped it has only hindered. I think some sneak has poisoned my medicine. Some lurking foe wishes to bring down the Hall of the Gentle Hand and cast doubt upon my own abilities. Someone is lurking within or without the halls, and I need you to search for any possible hiding places for this villain. Okay. Despite the suitability of this hiding place, you find nothing suspicious. Nothing there. This place is like a labyrinth, man. I cannot make a mental note of where I'm going here. Let me see. There's a hiding place here. Despite the suitability, you find nothing suspicious. Can't go in there. There's a hiding place on the other side there. How do I get there? I guess through here. And then here. Okay, nothing suspicious here either, so I think I have to go look outside now. Let's see what else I can find. Possible hiding place right here. Nothing suspicious. Looks like there might be something here. And again, nothing suspicious. And maybe to the south. And nothing suspicious once again. So, it is getting towards the end of the episode, and I did promise a special surprise. So we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Let me show you. Let me open up my mailbox. So I got a mail here from a concerned farmer. It's called the Fox. A fox has been in my hen house, and all my chickens have gone missing. I'm offering a reward for their return. Read the attached and seek out a town crier. Alright, so let me take a look at the quest item here. This letter is sent to any who might be willing to help with the terrible problem. A fox has slipped into my hen house and driven off all my chickens. I need assistance in recovering my prized hens. Speak with any town crier to be told of the possible dangers you may face. So this is a temporary quest. I think I only have 1 day to do it. Normally, I don't like to do these types of quests in the middle of a season, but I don't want to miss out on a single time opportunity, you know? So I am going to do this quest. I think it's part of like an April Fool's thing, and it's only active for a day. So yeah, you kind of know how far ahead I record these seasons because it's April Fool's Day. So let's go ahead and... I already did the letter, so now I need to go talk to a town crier, I believe. Yeah, so I know for sure there's one in Bree. So let me go to Bree. I know it's a little bit of a different thing than I usually do, but we'll be back here at the beginning of the next episode to continue the quests in Eastern Gondor. I just don't want to miss out this opportunity, because once, you know, I actually finished a game and I'm going for like true 100%, and I'm trying to get every last little thing in the game, it's gonna drive me nuts. You know, oh, you missed this one-time event that you could have done, but you decided not to. So I don't want that on my conscience. Let's go talk to the town crier. And there's lots of people here wanting to do this quest. A concerned farmer worried about a fox in a henhouse? Sounds like a trick to me. You should be careful what you ask for, but I think I know what this means. If you truly want to go further with this, let me know. It's going to be a chicken session play quest. Okay. Well, what is going on? Is it... What is going on with my graphics here? Wow, this is very bizarre. My frame rate's really bad. My graphics are like 0. Give me just 1 second here. What is going on? Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe this is automatic for the Ettenmoors. It automatically lowers all your settings. So either way, I have to get all the way to Lanvrog without being defeated. So if a little monster creep pops up here, I'm kind of screwed. Yeah, for those of you who are unfamiliar, which I bet is not many of you, this is the player versus monster player map, where you can get some player versus player action. So a monster could be hiding around any corner here, hidden from me. This reminds me I have to go do the chicken run quests. There's still a few of them I need to do in the Shire. So I might be getting to that soon, who knows. And since all I'm doing is running as a chicken, this is also a good time to remind you that I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel and showed it some support. It means a lot to me. I work very hard on this series. We're almost 800 episodes in. I've been doing this for so many years. Not only Lord of the Rings Online, but so many other games. And I don't make money on this. Definitely not enough to even make it worth my time. I do this completely out of passion, and also as a little bit of a sense of responsibility to all you guys who enjoyed the series and have been commenting on it. So the least you can do is subscribe and help my channel grow. The more my channel grows, the more I get motivated to continue improving, doing new stuff, and just overall it helps everybody. It helps me, it helps you, because the channel gets better for your viewing pleasure, and it helps people you don't even know, because it'll bring new people onto the channel and hopefully make their days better as well. Be sure to also... Oh no! A warg just absolutely trolled me. Wow. What a douche. Well, I'll try again. Okay, that's just stupid. Look at the spawn location it put me in. It literally put me right next to a warg. How does that make sense? Why would it do that? That's super annoying. That's just not right. You see that other chicken popped up here too? That's just... So I thought this quest was just going to be like an easy do it, but it might take some work, so we'll see what happens. And again, it put me in the warg pit again. That's very dumb. Okay. Let me run out of here, so this spawn point at least gave me a chance. We'll see. It's kind of far. The main concern are the actual real players, you know, the monster players. Because they can be anywhere. Do I have like... I thought I had a stealth move. Paranoia. I wonder if that helps detect stealth people. I think that might be what that does. I can play dead, but that doesn't really help me against monster players because they're just going to one-shot me from stealth. So I got Bob and Weave, which is 50 evade. Yeah, that doesn't help me. I mean, if a max level monster player warg comes out of the shadows, it's going to hit me. It doesn't matter if I have plus 50 evade rating. Maybe the only thing I can do is know when to pop my paranoia to improve my stealth detection. But even then, you know, if they're stealth and I'm detecting their stealth, they've probably already seen me. So I think you just kind of have to get lucky. So I think what I was saying before that warg just munched me was that there are links to my Discord channel and Twitter as well. You can make some friends there. Sometimes I give some behind the scenes stuff there too, so there you go. Yeah, that warg that got me is probably just like patrolling the entrance there because all the chickens are going to be converging in that one spot. And if you're bored, you can just like log on your warg as a monster player and just camp that area, and you're just going to be eating chickens left and right and making lots of people mad. Which if you're of the troll variety, you might find that humorous. I'm pretty close. Let me pop the paranoia. Yeah, stealth detection is greatly increased. Ah. You see, that didn't do anything. The chicken is stealthed, or the warg is stealthed. And I have my detection on. I didn't see it. It certainly saw me. Alright, so the next time, instead of taking a direct route, I might have to skirt the periphery. Because if I take a direct line, obviously that's all going to be camped out. I really thought this was just going to be, you know, run to the objective, but I guess not. Okay. Where am I? I'm all the way up here, so... I might need to go, like, around the periphery. We'll have to see. Yeah, let me go this way, I guess. Can a chicken swim? I'm sure it can. Oh, I don't think I can go out this way. There's like a big mountain. I have to go that way. Ah, alright, fine, fine. Yeah, I just assumed this was going to be like a free, easy quest, but you need a little bit of strategy, and I think you also need a good chunk of luck. You just gotta hope that as you're crossing, all the other monster players are busy doing something else. You know, let me go through this little gap instead. Yeah, I definitely want to see about being a little bit more sneaky this time. 1,000 meters, my god. You know, I respect that there are different spawn locations for this quest, but I do not respect that some of the spawn locations are literally next to a monster. That's just annoying, because it takes so long to... I'm editing it out, but it takes so long to load from the regular game to the session play that it's really annoying that you spent all that time loading just to spawn right next to a monster. Yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of hug the wall here. Instead of going, like, directly here. I think this area is gonna be pretty well camped by monster players. See, there's a monster right there. So let me go this way. Ah, I'm dead. Man, they're everywhere! They're everywhere! My god. It's gonna be more difficult than I thought. Gotta run away from these Norbog. Or... oh, they're not enemies. They're not hostile. Just assume they were. Alright, where am I at? Oh, it looks like I'm... oh, there I am. On the river. Okay, I'm not too far. So, here was pretty well scouted. Here's pretty well scouted. I don't know. Should I go, like, all the way down here and then through the wall there? Maybe. I might try that. Or I might just have to come on at a time when there's just less people online. I am determined to do this, though. These monster players are such trolls, man. I guess if you enjoy being a monster player, and there's usually not much action here in the Ettenmoors, this event is like what you've been waiting for your whole life, you know? I wonder if they get any infamy for killing the chickens. Infamy being the thing that the monster players need to rank up. I don't know why I think like hugging edges keeps me safer. Let me see, where am I at? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go straight south instead of taking the direct route. Because I am sure there's like a million monsters right outside the gates. I just kind of want to slip into it from the side. You really just can't be seen. If you're seen, you're screwed. Somebody sees you, there's no way you're gonna get away. You just don't have any skills as a chicken. You can run faster, but they're gonna get you. Because they're gonna be faster than you. Or they can just stalk you until your run speed runs out. Stealth detection doesn't do anything to detect these high-level wargs. So there's literally nothing I can do. I just have to try... see, that's where I'm trying to get to. I just need to take a good route there that'll increase my chances of not running into a monster. But really, it's going to come down to luck. And then maybe if I go through these places where there are more bushes and rocks, it might be a little bit more difficult to detect me. But really, probably not going to affect things too much. See? Oh, he had mercy on me. He had mercy. He ran right by me and didn't kill me. He showed mercy. Thank God. That was nice of him. Or maybe he didn't see me. Maybe he was so focused on running to the town area that he just ran right by me. Who knows? I'm not going to ask many questions. I'm just going to take it. Alright, so... oh, we're actually pretty close here. We're pretty close. Let me do the paranoia to increase stealth detection, even though, again, it doesn't matter, but... If I can do something, it's better than nothing. Alright, I like this path that I'm taking. Alright, there are these guys that are going to help me. So monsters won't be around here as much since there are these guys. I'm right there, guys. I am right there. Completed. Finally. We did it. We did it, Phil Roth. We survived. Alright, I'm back in Breland. That's going to do it for this episode. I got a title. Kip and Proud Feet Fool. It seems pretty foolish now, the journey of a chicken from Gramsfoot to Glanvrag. Yeah, it does seem kind of foolish, but that's it. I hope you enjoyed that little bonus there at the end. In the next one, I'll meet you back in Eastern Gondor, and we'll pick up where we left off. So thanks for watching. See you then.
Thanks for stopping by the Renaissance Gaming Monastery. I hope you join our community on Discord and Twitter. These videos are produced with a lot of hard work and love. If you think they're worth $1, I'd be grateful for your contribution. You can send a thanks donation or become a member on YouTube. You can also support through PayPal, Patreon, or even with cryptocurrency. All links are in the description. See you on the next video.